Hi, my name is Richie from learnguitarfaster.co.uk. I'm here to teach you about the guitar. Guitar tab is for those people who can't read music. It's essential if you're trying to read guitar tab that you know the song already, because you cannot determine lengths of time from tab. We've got a tab here of a very famous tune called Smokestack Lightning by Howlin' Wolf. So the way it works is, this is the thin string, the thin E string on a guitar. This is in regular tuning. This is the fat string down the bottom. And what happens is, as time progresses, it moves across to the right of the diagram. So the first event occurring there is an open string, that's the 0, on the bottom note. That is this. The next event is the open top string, the thin string, the top E. Then the next event is the third fret on the thin string, the open E. And you'll notice here I've got a little arrow and a quarter written over it. That denotes a quarter tone bend. That sounds like this. So I'm not quite bending a whole tone, which would mean that I'm bending into number 4, but I'm bending the note nonetheless. So together we've got 3 instructions there, but we don't know how long each lasts. It could go like this. In actual fact, the records, it sounds like this. And then we've got a series of other instructions which we don't know how long they last. So that's the difference between written music and tablature. Okay, so the next instruction we've got on this is that we should hit the 2nd fret on the 3rd thinnest string, which is a G string. And we've got a little line here with SL written above it. What that means is that you should then slide your finger along, and it tells you where to, the 4th fret on the same string. I'll show you what that sounds like. So I hit the 2nd fret and I slide along to the 4th. So all together so far we've got this. I'll do that in slow motion. So we have arrived there. The next event that occurs is the 3rd fret on the B string, the 2nd thinnest string. We regard ourselves as being in the 3rd position on the guitar. What that means is my first finger is around the 3rd fret now, because I've slid my 2nd finger up to the 4th fret on the G string. So now my first finger is in the 3rd position, near the 3rd fret. So sometimes in good tabs you'll get these Roman numerals over the top, and they can be very helpful because they're telling you where your hand should generally be. Otherwise you're jumping all around the place and not knowing really what's going on. So you can play all these next 3 notes whilst staying in the 3rd position. I'll show you that. That's 3rd fret on the B string, 4th fret on the G string. And you'll remember I've just slid up to that position already, so I've gone. So I'm in 3rd position now. 1, 2, 3. So all together so far we got. Back into the 1st position, play fret 2 on the G string and the open G string. So I'm going to go like this. And then we're going to play fret 2 on the D string. If you're having trouble with the strings, the names of the strings, the fattest string is called an E. The next one is an A. The next one is a D. One after that is a G. One after that is a B. And the one after that is E again. So you've got an E here and an E here. The 2nd E is said to be 2 octaves higher than the 1st. They should ring well together. So following the tab, I'm going like this. One last important thing you might find in tabs is bends. So I've written another one down here. This is a famous sound, you'll hear it a lot. So what's gone on there is I've bent a string to sound like another note. What's happened, I've played 12 on the thin string. I played at the 15th fret on the next string, the B string, and I've bent that string up to sound like 17. So that's why you've got 15 with an arrow and a bracket 17. The 17 in the brackets tells you what the note should be sounding like. So if I play the note at the 17th fret, it'd sound like this. So I'm going to try and bend this note to sound like this one. Here we go. So that's what that's telling you. 12, 15, bend it up to sound like 17. 12, 15, bent up to sound like 17. 12 on the thin string, 15 on the B strings, bent to sound like 17. Then 15 on the E string, and then that bend again. So that was how to read guitar tabs.